I think overall, yeah. I thought we'd actually given a certainly at least a reasonable performance first half, and very pleased with the mentality of the players when they scored, because I don't think we went under maybe a couple of minutes a bit soft, but then we got back on it, created chances, looked like we were causing problems. And then we made a tactical shift at half-time that had a good effect as well, and I thought we took on the second half with a real energy, a purpose and a belief in what we do, and I was really pleased with that, because that can be, it sounds really easy that, but it can be tricky, you know, when you're 1-0 down and you're on a tough run, it can be tricky to regain that feeling and that momentum that it is like a winning feeling. But I thought it was on show second half. I thought the energy, the belief in how we were playing and the way the players were working was clearly on show, and it felt like a winning performance, and of course it ended up being that.
What was the thought at half time? You played, as you say, relatively fast.
Yeah, I think I didn't want to, you know, sometimes it's tough with tactical decisions because I didn't want to wait for it to happen, you know, and sometimes it's hard for players as well, because you come in at half time, it's like a fresh start. You come on during a game, sometimes players find it more tricky to get into. So it was just purely tactical. I thought we could affect their back four more with 2 up there than we could with the 1. Particularly as after they scored, they went more in sort of a counter-attacking style, so therefore there wasn't as much space in front of the 2 centre-halves for Jeff to get into, the pockets, if you like. And I thought it worked. I thought Woody and Barnsley were a real handful second half, and, you know, culminating in both of them scoring, but also, I mean, I was just saying, you know, Matt Loughton's pass is absolutely fantastic. I mean, what a ball that is. That's up there with the best pass I've seen in a long time.
There seems to be a lot of criticism about the defender, as you say, the passes. It's to be admired, isn't it?
Well, I mean, you always look at it the other way. You know, I've often said that we can stop every goal. You know, I think literally, but you always pick it to bits and you look at things. But equally, sometimes, you know, I've had to hold my hands up as a manager and say to the players, look, I think that's one that we write off, you know, and I thought it was just a fantastic pass. Great movement from Barnsley to just open his shoulders in between the centre-halves and a good finish.
So you waited a while for this, your first win in 13, but it's a sweet feeling.
Is that the league game as well? Because I know you like to add them in. The cup game, sorry, sorry. No, I mean, look, facts are facts. It's been a tough run. I don't think it's been totally deserved that we haven't won. I think last week was taken out of us for other reasons. And I think the mental resilience to go and perform like that today was very pleasing.
It's come from behind in the Premier League and win a game.
First time, and I said that at half-time to the players, I said, look, you've got nothing to lose, everything to gain, because no one thinks you can come back from being down because you haven't done historically. So we just opened it up and said, so therefore, just get your shoulders back, go and play, go and take it on. And we did, and so I was very pleased with that, with the mentality of the players to go and say, yeah, okay. I thought it was a really good performance, And only 1 loss in 5, don't forget now. That's how quickly it turns around. That's how quickly the viewpoint turns around in this division.
40 points, I mean, you know, you won't say you're safe, but can you go and build?
Well, no, the point is, forgetting about talk of what it needs, the fact is, it's a big marker to get to 40 points with 9 games to go. That's a really big marker. You know, it's not an easy thing to do. And when you think it took us a whole season to get to 40 last season, well, I've spoken clearly this season about signs of improvement and signs of developing and signs of moving forward year on year. That has to be a sign. You know, so therefore you have to take that and go, right, okay, that's a really strong marker to get to 40 points now, still with football to play. So the good thing is it takes the monkey off everyone's back, because it makes a story, rightly so, that's your job. But now everyone, hopefully, the freedom comes back a little bit and we go, okay, let's get back to what we were doing anyway, which was playing well, trying to perform and trying to win games.
Is the Europa League a goal now?
Oh, the next game's a goal. The next game, to go build on that's a goal. I thought we built on it from last week against Southampton, which I described as at least solid. That was a better performance. That was solid plus moments of quality, moments of energy, moments of drive and spirit, and that got us a nice win.
Probably the best we've seen from Aaron since he came on.
No, really good, but we've got to remember we've been playing him out of position, you know, and you know, I deliberately put him back out there, and I thought Johan delivered again today. You know, and that gave us a real threat on them wide positions. No, he was good. There was a number of very good performances today. So, you know, I don't think it's fair to pick one out today. I thought it was a very good team performance. Well, I think, you know, we have got a good collection, of course. But no, I mean, for him to come here, yet again, it's another little tick box in the story of Burnley. You know, we've got the England manager coming here quite regularly over the last little while, you know, to see what's going on at Burnley and to remind himself of the players we've got. So, you know, fantastic in that sense as well. Well, you never know. I mean, I don't. Gareth from time to time will ask me about my own players, of course, and the form they're in. But I know how difficult it is to be a manager, so I certainly don't force anyone on him. I just give a true opinion, as I see it, about these players and how they're going.
Sure,
okay.
Can I ask you a quick question about Michael Jolly, who takes charge of his first game as a manager?
Yeah.
One of your former coaching staff. are your thoughts on that?
Well, only that my thoughts are I hope he does well, obviously. He worked with us for a couple of years, done very well. I thought he matured and grew into what we were trying to be about through our younger age groups, if you like. So, you know, his next step is to, well, he's been managing abroad, of course, but to go and take on that concern.
Does it say something about Burnley that some of your staff now are moving into?
Oh, I don't really know. I've never really thought too much about that, but we do believe, you know, in this world when we all talk about development, it's not just the players. I do believe staff can develop as well. I think I'm still developing, that's for sure, with all these experiences that we have in the Premier League, and my staff are included in that. Okay, thanks everyone. Cheers. Cheers.